Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Rockets trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And there's the pass to Thompson. And here's Iguodala outside, and that one's good. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Ball's knocked loose. Iguodala with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Iguodala's got 5.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly. The Warriors are a team with big ambition. From the plans for the arena to a highly successful G-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the Warriors not just looking to expand locally, but internationally as well, looking to become the gateway team to China.
Yeah, much of the Bay Area's population and the Warriors fan base, most folks are of Asian descent. The Warriors unveiled a special Chinese New Year jersey, a nod to some of their fans here and abroad. Pretty smart marketing work by the Warriors.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit, not playing well in this quarter.
Howard kicks to Harden. Here's Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 5 now. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. And Curry, here we go. And that's going to be a travel.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Moniunas comes in for Smith. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Brewer with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. Ariza passes to Moniunas. Now Brewer. A three-pointer off the mark.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Rockets trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Ariza. Nails the baby hook. Ariza's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Iguodala outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Terry off the drive. Poke loose. Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Brewer with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Ariza. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Inside, here's Livingston. Here's Barbosa. Moniunas grabs the miss. Moniunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. For Houston, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. The Rockets making a switch here. Brewer hits them both. It's Iguodala with the drive. The feed to Lee. For 3. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off. But anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Here's Curry. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held the winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Green in at the center. Got that one up quick. Harden's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Rockets.
And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's Curry. And that one comes up a bit short.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
Kept alive. That's good. Lee's got his first points of the night. Now a timeout called by Houston. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, guys, the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Over the last 2 seasons, we've seen Harden go from one of the best 6 men in the league to an absolute superstar of the NBA. But one area that he needs to work on still is his defensive presence.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Corey Brewer. It's Harden with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, James Harden, the 6th man with the Thunder, but he's the go-to guy in Houston, a role he's very comfortable in. He said, quote, in college and high school, I was always the focal point. Now I'm back to my old ways, needing to be the leader, needing to score. In any situation, I'm going to be good. Kevin, he's certainly been good for the Rockets.
A one-man wrecking crew, Doris, thank you. Houston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now here's Beverly, guarded by Curry. And Beverly kicks to Harden. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors leading. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Lee.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
And Barnes comes to help, and Beverly kicks to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Howard's got 5.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Curry can't get it to go. And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith dishes to Howard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Here's Beverly. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Harden outside. He feeds it to Ariza. The putback is no good. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And here's Iguodala outside. Again, Iguodala missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Moniunas comes in for Josh Smith. Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Stolen by Barbosa. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bogut. Excellent D that time from Jones. Terry outside. Down low. Here's Ariza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ariza's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Iguodala hits the target from 18 feet. Iguodala's got 14.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Timeout called, the Rockets. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Warriors lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, We're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screen.